Hello everyone. Today we're gonna continue the playthrough of Amelie. And I'm back to Imosuke. Alright, so today's story, at least I'm gonna continue. Wait, no. Begin. Yeah, so we finished Amelie's route, Sophia's route, and now we're in Lilika's route. Yeah, actually, yeah, it was she. Her name is Lilika. Yeah, I got it correctly. All right. But yeah, now let's start with Lilika's route. I don't think I need to like begin from like anything. Yeah, I don't think I need to like continue off with this one. I think I just outright just continue like with the beginning of it, the beginning, and then just see just how Lilika's route will go, because there's three endings, and I just want to play through like all three of them and just in this one sitting. And if I did complete it just a smidge bit earlier, I probably would want to play like I'm gonna play like Mecha Break or something. Oh hey Bunger, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right. So yeah. I guess that is without further ado. Let's continue. The final. Oh no, this is like the final route, which is Lilika's. Ooh, baby. Well, doing good, wonderful. That's what I want to hear. Doing good. All right. The rain seems to cease at. No, sorry. The rain never seems to cease at this time of year. It pours from the sky in its unending grief, as if longing for something unseen. Of course you do. Well, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean, Bunga? Oh, so like how's Starby? Starby came by yesterday, and they said they've been getting their afternoon nap, which is wonderful. I want to get an afternoon nap today but today I've been so busy with work. I was swamped. Holy crap! But yeah, thunder roars in the distance, enough so to make the young woman flinch, but enough to make her weave. The woman sat beside a man with an imposing brow and a large beard. The man wheezed and coughed, but kept hold of a newspaper in his hands. The front page read as follows. Oh, it's gonna go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Remember to keep being hydrated. Keep hydrated. Be under the shades, and also like just grab a fan. Just grab a fan or something if you don't have AC. Also, like Japan, like especially Japan right now is getting to summer. And summer sucks. But yeah. But regardless, let's go. The Great Plague of London. 7,000 deceased. The man frowned at the words. How utterly preposterous. What on earth are those physicians doing? Physicians. The lady next to him coughed into her handkerchief when she pulled it away from her mouth. It was stained red with blood. I'm sure they was trying their best, my dear. Their best is going to kill everyone. Forget this rubbish. Amelie is still well, and finally at the age to marry. We will arrange a suitor before she becomes sick. If we send her out there, then she will suddenly grow sick. She should stay here, locked in her room until it is safe to leave. No man will want a woman who spend her own. Oh wait, was that a mother? Oh, sorry. Oh, lady, yeah, Lady Lee. Sorry. If we send her out there, then she will definitely go sick. She should stay here, locked in her room until it's safe to leave. Okay, that's better. No man would want a woman who has spent her only good years locked up in her room. But she will be safe.
Oh. Smackadoodles. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
The lady held her cheeks, which quickly reddened. After the impact, the Lord glared at her behind his bushy eyebrows. You would do well to remember who she belongs to, who you belong to. The lady blinked, trying desperately to stop her eyes from welling up. Lilika, please come here. Her voice carried through the otherwise empty house. Time seemingly paused for a few moments before a woman with blonde hair cascading behind her entered the room. She wore the dress of a maidservant and a natural expression that weaved just so after seeing the red mark by the Lord's hands. She stepped forward, crossing the tile floors with slow steps that seems to match the pace of the thunder that roars outside. The lady nodded to the man. The maid nodded back to the lady. The moon reflected on the metal object in the maid's hand, and she swung it down to the Lord's throat. He let out a gargled scream. Blood splurted out from his mouth and tried to speak, tried to yell, but it was too late. He fell forward onto the floor, and the tiles darkened into crimson red. He squirmed and crawled, searching for something that no one would ever know before he fell still only a few minutes later. The lady stared at the scene. Her heart raced and laugh escaped her lips. Finally, you'll never hurt Amelie. I hope you rot in hell.
I can say that really loudly because I probably don't want to fit lady, the Miss Lady here.
The maid wiped the knife against a small white hand towel. The stain would never fully be removed. My lady, I will deal with the body. I will help you. It's too much for you to carry alone. But my lady, you are sick. And I will get no better sitting here. The two grabbed him by the arm each and dragged him towards the stairwell, leaving a trail of blood in their wake. No other words passed through the lips as they executed their task. They reached the end of the hall and began to ascend the first floor. To the first floor. The Lord's head hits against each step with soft thunk, 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 thunk. The house was silent in all other regards. Two doors set next to each other, both were shut tight as the two women reached the top. At the top of the stairwell, the maid pushed open the door to the master's bedroom and entered. The room was spacious and clean, with fresh bedding left by the maid just the same morning. On the walls above the bed, a newly painted family picture. The two struggled and finally lifted the man onto the bed, his face stuck in a terrified expression with his clothes ruined. You will protect Amelie, right? I will do anything you desire. Then, let us begin. Lightning struck somewhere in the distance, lighting up the otherwise darkened room and showing many things that should be left unseen. The maid removed her shoes, crawled into the sheets beside the corpse, while the lady dips her fingers onto the Lord's wound and drew a line of blood around the bed. She spoke softly to no one in particular, chanting words that should never be chanted. When she was done, she stepped over the threshold and approaches the maid. Never let anyone hurt her. Protect her, no matter what. I will, my lady. Thank you, Lilika. You'll never truly understand how much your action means to me. The lady leaned forward and left a soft kiss against the maid's lips. Oh! We got some W reaction. It was brief and gentle, and something the two had wished to share for longer than they would like to admit. Okay. Some U reaction, baby. Sad that it's just right after a murder. So I'm guessing that like the lady is in love with Lilika. I guess that's like what it is. And then she was forced to marry the lord of the house, Saj. Okay. As the lady pulled away, the maid drew her knife, still smudged with blood, and brought it to her veins. Goodbye, Lilika. Goodbye, my lady. She murdered them. She murdered them both. I'm guessing it's like, the maid. The maid bled out slowly, painfully, slowly. The lady gasped for air and clawed at her neck. Everything in the manor became still. Everything apart from the young lady Amelia, who sat in her bed upright, feeling a deep dread in the pit of her stomach, and another young lady named Lilika, who stood over two corpses laying beside each other in bed. The young lady named Lilika stared at the maid in the bed. Her own face? Oh, wait, what? Her own blood seeping through the bed? Oh. Oh, wait, so the ritual basically, could, like, transfer the souls? Intriguing. And yet, there she stood. She looked at herself in the mirror and saw a different person entirely. She was no longer the maid. She was Lilika. Her voice was softer, her hair longer. It worked. When she turned back towards the bed, Lilika froze. Both of the body were gone, and in their place, two skeletons. How long has it been? She walked towards the door and found it locked. Digging through the tattered clothes of the long-dead maid, she retrieved the key and opened it. The door beside the master's bedroom sat ajar just enough for Lilika to peer. Amelie sat on the end of the bed, staring at herself in a small hand mirror while brushing her hair. She hummed a quiet tune, but frozen as her eyes met Lilika's. Oh, holy crap. Who are you? I am Lilika. Lilika? But your mother told me that you had a maid named Lilika. What a coincidence. What are you doing here? How long has your mother been gone? My mother? I saw her. She frowned and clutches her head as if she couldn't quite remembered. I saw her just this morning. I see. Your parents have left to be cured of the plague. They have asked me to stay here with you until they can return. Really? A cure truly exists? That's right. So until then, how about we be friends? Amelie's face lit up, and the eternal friendship began. So her maid. Okay. So from what I'm guessing is that like the lady sacrificed
sacrifice the maid, so that the soul can get into like the maid's body, something like that. I could be wrong. Regardless, continue on.
How many years have passed since that day? Neither could tell. Time seems to stand still within that manor, out in the field in the middle of nowhere. And that's where Lilika, and that's the way Lilika which is to stay.
Lilika, a letter has arrived.
What? Her blood ran cold as Amelie stared at the envelope in her hand.
When was the last time we had a letter? How exciting! Perhaps his mother, written that she will return soon. Perhaps so. Oh. It seems to be addressed to someone else entirely. Perhaps it was brought here by mistake. Then we best send it back. Give it to me. I will have it returned. A pick wouldn't hurt, don't you think? Oh, cracks.
Lilika watched as the first crack formed in a fragile world.
I will dispose of it immediately. Give it to me.
But it was too late. The letter inside has already been let loose, and Amelie's eyes had already taken it in the words left for someone else.
Sophia. Lilika, I think I will write back. I want to let her know that I received the letter by mistake.
This isn't needed.
Please?
Just one letter.
Thank you, Lilika. Aww, poor Amelie.
How many letters has arrived at the door since then? How many times had Amelie spoke excitedly about Sophia to her?
Sophia.
It's always Sophia. Sophia is the crack in this fragile reality. Sophia. I have to get rid of Sophia.
Lilika?
Lilika's eyes opened with a jolt.
I'm sorry, I was a little tired. What did you say? Sophia says that she's coming to visit.
Another crack formed from the last. It spun across reality, threatening to shatter it at any moment.
Amelia, I don't think that's a good idea.
The plague,
she says that it's safe enough to travel in her letter. Perhaps mother and father will return soon too.
Lilika forced a smile.
But we don't need anyone else here. We have each other. Of course, you're my dear friend, Lilika, but Sophia and I have been writing for each other for...
She shook her head as if chasing off the beginning of her headache.
For a long time, anyways. I'm excited to finally meet her. Won't you be excited with me too? We can all be friends.
Oh man, she is so not okay.
Right, friends. I'm sure we'll be best of friends. The amount of time that neither Lilika or Amelie could truly comprehend, the house was suddenly buzzing with life. Amelia's footsteps were light, and her days filled with excitement as she waited for the arrival of Sophia. And finally, to Lilika's dismay, the day came. The pendulum clock on the wall swung back and forth, ticking down the time. Lilika stared at it, wishing that it would slow down even further. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then an hour passed as the two stood by the door waiting for a knock. She seems to be late. Perhaps she's not coming after all, Amelia. There's no need to make such a sullen face. Mayhaps, this is for the best. She wrote in the letter that she will be here, so I shall wait. Her face hidden from Amelia, Lilika scowled. Do you truly believe that it is safe to have visitors during the outbreak? Lilika, I believe that we have been isolated long enough, and Sophia has written that it is safe. I trust her words. She will not endanger us. And if your pen pal turns out to be a robber in disguise, what then? Amelie smiled to Lilika's Amelie's smile to Lilika's dismay. She has a way with words that only a woman could have. A lady robber, then? Nonsense. By the way, Lilika, have you seen my letters? I can't say that I have. A knock sounded at the door, instantly halting their conversation. Amelie rose from her place and took a steady step forward before Lilika raised her hands to her. Allow me to see if she is truly to be allowed entry. The door groaned as slowly swung open and revealed the young woman who knocked at the door. She was drenched from head to toe. Lilika stared at her light hair and eyes. She looked almost like a kitten. Instantly, Lilika's dislike for the woman grew. Lilika stopped at the side just in the time for Sophia to bounce through the door and wrap her arms around Amelia. Her blood boiled. She watched as the clothes that she had carefully handmade become drenched by someone unworthy, someone that didn't deserve to look at Amelia. Amelia! Sophia! Amelia's arms wrapped around Sophia in return, and Lilika turned away. My, you're completely drenched. Did you forget your umbrella, perhaps? Perchance? Sorry, not perhaps. Perchance? Or perhaps your umbrella got carried away by the wind? With a cold anger written over her features, Lilika shut the door. I didn't even think to bring an umbrella. The forecast said sunny all day. My fault to believing in it, I guess. I can't believe you're truly here. Me neither. About time, right? You're just as pretty as I know you'll be. And you too. But what are you wearing? Haha, seeing your house, I feel like I should have dressed up a little more. No, perhaps it is I that is overdressed. Lilika stood to the side, her arms crossed lightly as to over her chest. Her long hair reached down nearly to the wooden floor. Sorry? Pardon my manners. Lilika, yeah, my dear friend Lilika is here, too. I believe I wrote about her in the past. I remember. I kept all of your letters safe, don't worry. As you should. Amelia side-eyed Lilika upon hearing her tone, but Lilika simply looked away. Haha, sorry, but is there any chance that you have a towel? Of course. My apologies. I would usually have someone here to attend to us, but everyone's been sent home, so only the three of us remain. Let me fetch you a towel. Lilika disappeared down the hallway, leaving Lilika alone with Sophia. The cracks. You can see the cracks. There really is a manner. When she just told me about her house, I almost wouldn't believe it. No one ever told you, is it? No one ever told you it is rude to poke around someone else's house? Sophia walked straight past Lilika without even a notion of responding. Hello? You can't see me? You can't see me? Lilika ran her fingers along the edge of the tabletop before reaching to pick up a book that's rested there. Don't let her touch it. Don't let her touch anything. She'll break it all. She'll undo everything. She wants to hurt Amelia. She can't find out the truth. The window shook loudly in the wind with the flick of her small wrist. Lilika allowed the door to fly open, causing Sophia to warp around in surprise. It's so windy. Lilika locked in on the object that Sophia had reached out for, and rushed forward and took it from it, and then quickly hid it behind the cabinet as Sophia reached to close the door. Phew! Amelie? Sophia spun around and looked straight at Lilika. To Lilika. Sophia? Oh, Amelie. Please use this. Thanks. I'll bring the umbrella next time, I promise. Lilika watched as Sophia dried herself with a towel. Our towel. It's not for her. There can't be a next time. Then if you're now dry off, okay. If you're now dry off, could you care for a tour of the house before afternoon tea? That'll sound amazing. On your right is the pantry, and down the hall is the boiler room. But you shouldn't have any need for those spaces. Sophia and Amelie walk side by side, though close enough that their shoulder almost touches. Lilika stared at the place where they're almost connected, seething with quiet rage. These are all the guest rooms. I prepared this one for you to use. If you find anything not to your liking, you can let myself or Lilika know. Amelie, I have a feeling your standards are much higher than mine. I've never been in a house that looks like this. No, is your house not smaller? Well, it's a lot smaller. And there is no shame in that. You own your own property, yes? Yeah, I recently bought it. With your husband? What? What? No, of course not. I'm not married. Shut up. Your father allowed you to buy property on your own? Haha, Amelie, you speak just like how you write. I'm so surprised. Your voices disgust me. Sorry. And you speak so casually. People usually say that about me. Being here around you makes me want to be more formal. What? What? There's no need for formalities between friends. That's true too. Your words are poisoning Amelia. This is the morning room, and the next door is the dining room. We'll be having afternoon tea in the sitting room here. So many rooms. Upstairs is my bedroom and the master's bedroom. I must ask that you don't enter the master's bedroom, as it belongs to my parents who are currently away. Of course, I won't go poking around anyways. Lies. You're lying. All this walking made me parched. Shall we have afternoon tea now? Sure, that sounds good. Why don't you have a seat while Lilika and I prepare our food? Oh, I can help too. Can I come help? Nonsense, you're my guest. It would be remiss of me to allow you to lift a finger. If you insist, I'm happy to help anytime. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Please rest. Amelia? Yes? There's nothing. Take your time. Sophia slipped through the doorway and disappeared. Sorry about that, I coughed. What the? What in tarnation? Oh, my eye hurts. Wait. Okay. Alright. Sophia slipped through the door and disappeared. Amelia smiled widely while Lilika just stared ahead blankly. Isn't this lovely, Lilika? To have a new face in the house. It feels like forever. Yes, how lovely. I'm glad you're having fun. At the very least. Are you not? Sever her feet. I'm always having fun with when we're together, Amelia. Oh, baby, let's... Yes, sir. Save it. Ah, I see. Are you jealous? Worry not, my dear. Worry not, my dear friend. Of course, our friendship means just as much to me. I value you. I value you greatly. I think if I just go back. Wait. Just as much? Indeed. Come along, Lilika. Let us prepare tea. Wait, if I just continue like that, would the story just proceed, and then I just have to do that? Just gonna have something else entirely. Ooh. Did you finish the baking yesterday? The pastries are ready for serving. Excellent. I just fetched the tea then. Allow me. A lady of your standing shouldn't be doing such menial tasks, should she? Don't be absurd. Even Sophia seems to be fine in the kitchen. Did you hear how she just jumped to help? I should follow in her footsteps. What would your parents think of that? I pushed the settlement, but they took all of them with them, all the staff. I have little choice but to prepare my own tea. I see. Then shall I attend to our guests? I wouldn't want her to become lonely. Would you? I'll only be for a few moments. Of course, anything for you, Amelia. It'll be a good chance for you to become friends too. I'm sure it will be. Lilika's smile at the moment seems to hide behind in an instant much deeper than Amelia realized. Ooh, baby. The walls have eyes. Eyes that track Lilika's every move. They follow her as she made careful, deliberate steps towards the sitting room. They stared, their eyes bulging, judging. They had no mouth in which to scream, but Lilika could still hear their words. We all sacrifice ourselves for you. Hope, our only hope. Amelia, protect Amelia. Prove your worth. Prove your love. Amelia. 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 Sorry. Under her feet, scattered glass pierced through her shoes, cutting her feet. She could feel the blood oozing out, pooling. It was warm, comforting. She looked up to find where the glass came from. But then she noticed the cracks once again. Along every wall, along every floorboard, even through the air. The world was fragmented. It was already broken. Not beyond repair. It's not, my lady. I will fix this. I will fix this still. You can rest. Please rest. I will take care of everything. Anything and everything for you. She blinked. Oh! The world reverted back to the way it was. The glass that lined the floor, gone. The eyes that followed from the walls, gone. The cracks that had begun to warp themselves around Lilika's ankles had disappeared too. She stood in front of the sitting room's door, which sat lightly ajar. Inside, Lilika can see Sophia staring out of the large window. Her back stayed turned as Lilika entered the room. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible for Sophia to turn and look at her, but Lilika still found herself taking careful, quiet steps. The window shook past the dark, thick curtains. Who would it? Excuse me. Sorry about that. You would attempt to defy your fate. Why couldn't you see how long this little game lasts? Why didn't we test whose love is stronger? I swear my love is unwavering, my infatuation, my yearning, my desire. You could never even wish to match it. Lilika pulled out a chair, roughly dragging the legs across the floor. Yet you dare to challenge me. You dare to test my love. Amelia? Was that you? Amelia? Sophia took careful steps towards the chair, resting her hands against it. Or Lilika? You're nothing. Oh, it's noted that it's almost summer. Yeah! Hey, Bunger. Yes, it is almost summer. And that honestly sucks. Sophia sat down in the chair that was offered to her, while Lilika circled around as if a cat after its prey. But her steps paused as she heard something strange. Footsteps from above. The master's bedroom? In front of her very eyes, Lilika watched the scene unfold. The scene that made her blood run cold and her body freeze in place. My lady. The lady of the house stood beside Lilika. Where before the two had stood eye to eye, now the lady stood taller than Lilika by at least a head. My lady, what are you doing here? The lady removed her shoes and stepped onto the table. Did you come to punish me? Are you angry? I promise, I will remove the plague that has entered our home. I swear it upon my undying love. The lady did not respond. Instead, she reached up and took hold of the noose. The rope wrapped around her neck, exactly where the neckline that the maid had grafted the lady should have rested. Join me? Her eyes locked on the Sophia's. Her hand was outstretched, waiting to be taken. Why won't you look at me, my lady? Are you truly angry? Are you truly so angry? Angry enough to despise me? For but a moment, as Sophia's outstretched hands came closer and closer, the lady's eyes slowly turned towards Lilika. They carried with it a message that only Lilika could decipher. Lilika's body shook. It trembled and trembled until she could bear it no longer. And she ran from the room as fast as her legs could carry her. If the hallway still had heights, they wouldn't be fast enough to follow Lilika. The floorboards, as if made out of quicksand, threatened to suck her up and buried her deep within the house. Her feet felt heavy and leaded. Every step was as painful as the brief glance. She raced through the halls and ended up at the flight of stairs, past the stained glass windows, which left a myriad of colors over the carpet steps, past the door that led to the master's bedroom and Amelia's room. Closer, closer, until she arrived at a bookcase. She pushed it to the side and entered a hidden room. Oh, a hidden room. The room behind the bookcase was small. Not even a single window faced outwards, thus the room was near pitch black. Each wall pasted with handwritten letters from Amelia? Handwritten letters clearly for Lilika alone. Her eyes, frantic, finally started to calm as she took in the words. Her eyes, words left to her, for her, and only her. Lilika's eyes settled on a particular letter. Oh, I guess looking ahead. Dear Amelie, Lilika. Oh, this is a letter for. I'm guessing it's from Sophia. Dear Lilika, today was tough. I tried my hardest, but I still failed. Don't you think life is unfair sometimes? I wish trying hard enough was all it took to succeed. I'm sorry I'm whining, aren't I? Marianne. Huh. I came out of my interview and it was raining. I thought just my luck, but something interesting happened. A rainbow in the distance peeked out from behind the grey clouds. It reminded me of you, and then I felt a little bit better. I hope we can meet soon. Yours, Marianne. Marianne? Sorry, Marianne. Oh. Ooh. So it is Sophia's letter. Dear Lilika, how wonderful to hear that you're doing well. I've been very busy this week, but most of it is boring. So I won't bog you down with the details. But you know what happened yesterday? Of course you don't. You weren't there. I was walking home when I found an abandoned kitten. Someone left it in a box by the roadside. How could anyone do that? Anyways, I took her home and named her Ellie after you. It's a little embarrassing writing it out like that. I hope that you don't mind. Yours, Marianne. And then the right. Dear Lilika, I spent the past week studying. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but everyone needs a break, you know. On my desk, I have a little cactus in a pot. To be honest, a cactus wasn't my first choice, but I've killed every other plant I ever owned. Anyways, it bloomed. There's a beautiful flower coming out of it. I couldn't be happier. So that makes me study easier. I think your environment makes a big difference. Don't you? How about you? You have any plans? I'm looking forward to hearing about you next time. Yours, Marianne. She ripped the letter from the wall and clutched it close to her chest, collapsing to her knees. She couldn't hate me. She couldn't. She adores me, like I adore her. She entrusted me with everything. To me, everything. Her everything. Amelia. The letter dropped from her fingers that were neither cold nor warm. You wanted me to get rid of that disease, don't you? You won't accept me until I protect Amelia. Is that right, my lady? I'll do anything you ask. So, if that's all I have to do, then I will do it. I will keep Amelia safe forever. Lilika stood from the ground and dust off her skirt. Her face that had previously contorted in distress had finally calmed, and a smile gently creeps onto her face. I love you, my lady, and for you, I will love Amelia too. Holy crap! Sheesh! Everyone is sing. I should light the scones too. Now, where did I put those matches? Right here. Ah! You gave me a fright, Lilika. Where have you been? Preparing the guest room. For your dear friend, of course. How kind. Sophia is just preparing for a bath at present. I'm going to retrieve a towel for her in the linen closet. Amelia, I think it's best for us to send her home post-haste. What? Why? Why would I do that? For all you know, she could bring with her the plague. Sophia says that it's fine. It's now safe to travel. It should be perfectly fine too, don't you think? And what if she lies? And she wouldn't do that. Sophia is the kind, good-natured person. It's a kind of good-natured person, sorry. She would never bring any danger to us. Did you know that Sophia attended a local university? And she lives by herself with no husband. She said that she said that if I wanted to, I could also study. Study? She wants to leave the house? No. She can't leave. She can't go anywhere. She belongs here. She was entrusted to me. The lady of the house should not study, Amelia. You must stay inside the house and wait for your parents. But I'm sure mother would want the best for me. Perhaps while I wait for her, I could go inspect Sophia's school. Amelia, you must stay inside and wait for your parents' return. But don't you trust me? Have I ever tried to lead you astray? No, Lilika. I was just thinking that perhaps it truly is beginning to be safe. Look, I bought today's newspaper. Do you see the title? The plague runs rampant. Men put any notion of leaving or study away for now, yes? As soon as it truly is safe to do so, then we shall. and you will be reunited with your family. For now, it's just you and me. Thanks, Lilika. I'm glad you're here. As am I. I had a towel. Let me go retrieve it. Go ahead. Alone, Lilika stared at the bathroom door, which was shut tight. Behind it, she could hear the water running. She could picture Sophia's body slowly shedding in the layers of clothes before she'd stepped into the hot water. That image was enough to force her hand. Wait, what? Force her hand to what? The running water sloshed into the steel linen wooden tub. A state-of-the-art system. No one else in the country owned anything like it. But how many years was that ago? How long has it been? Sophia leaned forward over the sink, her bone-white knuckle grasping either side of it. Her back was turned to Lilika. If she wanted to, she could grab her in the back and be over with it. No. I need to keep Amelia's trust. She needs to leave, or go somewhere that she'll never be found, or do it myself. Sophia lifted her face to the mirror, frozen. Her eyes bore into it as if she was seeing something she shouldn't. Lilika stared back, unmoving. Leave already. You? One step at a time, maintaining eye contact to the mirror, Lilika creep closer and closer and closer until the two were nearly touching. Why would you want to take Amelia away? Can't you see that she loves me? Me, not you. Your words are poisoning this household. If you don't leave, I'll kill you. I'll have no choice. I'll just kill you. Who are you? Sophia warps around, but her eyes didn't focus at any spot in particular. To her, Lilika was gone. Okay, so Lilika walks towards an open cabinet and pull out something. Okay, so let's save first. So I want like to test out what happens if we do the other one. Oh, you don't actually. A metal of a razor glinted. Lilika raised it up and moved it closer to the bath. With ease, the metal cut her arm. Drops of blood fell into the water, leaving tiny splashes where it connected. Blood still runs in my veins after all. Sophia rushed past Lilika desperately to turn off the overflowing water before she froze once again. Oh, so this is what first happened. Water was deep red, dark red. Her slender finger dipped into the liquid as if she was entranced. One layer at a time, she stripped bare, her expression hollow and lifeless. Lilika watched as her naked body stepped into the crimson water. Why not just end it here? You're scared, aren't you? Just sink down. Accept your fate. Accept it. A knock came from the door. Lilika's eyes widened and went from the door to the young woman in the bath, then back again. Excuse me, I'm coming in. Lilika ducked behind the folding screen just in time to hear the door open. Sophia? I knocked, but I didn't hear a reply. I bought your towel. She didn't wait any longer. As Amelia stepped into the room to set down the towel, Lilika quietly dashes out the hall. Before Lilika had a chance to even catch her breath, the bedroom opened once again and Amelia stepped out with flustered cheeks. Did you tell her that she must depart? No, Is something matter? Are you feeling unwell? Your face is bright red. Sophia will stay until she decides to leave. No, she must leave now. Tonight. No longer. As you wish. I'm sorry, Lilika, but I believe it is only fair after she travels so far and she is my friend. That woman, that siren, look at what she does to our Amelia. I will finish preparing the guest room. Let me come help, Sophia. When you're done with that, you can come to your room. From the other side of the door, Sophia's voice came in return. Okay, thanks, Amelia. Oh, if we change Shadow the Fate, what happened? The guest room was freshly cleaned with a new. Oh, hey! Oh, Ohayo Tetsu.
Tatsu Yatsuki cheered.
Ohayo
X1.
Hi. Light the novel. No. Visual novel. No. Oh, you can't speak English. Oh. As well. That's good. Hi, Tatsu. I hope you're doing well. How are you? I am now playing a visual novel called Amelia. That surprised me. I'm really sorry. Also, I think thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits. Tatsu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Visual novel. Yes. Hi. Visual novel. Amelia. Yep. Freshly. The guest room was freshly cleaned, with a new linen on the bed and a lit lantern beside it. Fortunately, Lilika had prepared the room well in advance. You did a fine job preparing for the room so far. Thank you, Lilika. Number one. Hi. Arigato desu. Anything for you. I was thinking tomorrow, if the rain clears up, we could open the greenhouse again and move and have morning tea there. It's been so long since we last used it. Oh, crack. But by now, a dozen cracks steamed from a dozen other cracks, filling the entirety of Lilika's world. Any moment, even a breeze could make everything collapse. Oh, didn't we already speak of this? You cannot leave the house. But surely the greenhouse would be safe. No one uses it, and it's only a few steps from the back door. It is unsafe. You know this. What's gotten into you? Is it because of a friend? Oh. I just thought it would be nice to sit in the sun. Then you may sit by the window in the dining hall. Is it really so unsafe that even taking a foot outdoor would be dangerous? Yes. Sophia, I see you're done with the bath. Lilika crossed her arms over her chest, anger already rising in her chest. Were you talking about the greenhouse? Yes. Did you see when you arrived? Arrived? Play visual novel? Yes. I love visual novels. This one is fun. Slightly scary, but very fun. Yes, did you see it when you arrived? I did, but it looked as if the plants inside had died. Oh, that's impossible. It's barely been any time since the gardener left. I'm sure the plants inside are more sturdy than that. Yandere, hi, her Yandere, hime dere, and this she sunre. Yeah, we have lots of deades here. Yeah, I love the art. The art of the game is what made me play the game in the first place. Because look at the art. The art looks amazing. I loved it. Yo, oh, hello there. Hello there, Stockton. Why does it sound so hard to say? Also, hey Moid, how you doing? You love me? Thanks. Love you too, man. Oh dear lord. Wait, actually before that. And check something real quick before I can continue playing the story. Hello, yeah, welcome. Hello. Okay, alright. Continue on the thingy. Okay, so that is impossible. Yeah, I read that. I'm sure the plants inside are more sturdy than that. I read this like 3 times already. Call me surprised. Well, even if they had died, maybe we could go inside and replant some things tomorrow. How wonderful! Have you not heard of the word I said? It's unsafe to do so. Them start to wake up now. Lol. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did you went to bed, Moid? Or is that you went, you took a nap? Oh, don't be such a spoil sport. I think it'll be perfectly fine. Well, it's getting late now, so I just leave you to retire. If you need anything, my room is just upstairs on the left. Goodbye. Good night, Sophia. Poison drips from her voice as Lilika left the guest room behind. Oh, what happened? The house had a heart, and that heart was beating to the same rhythm as Lilika's. It was frenzied, on the verge of losing control. It echoed through her head, through the hall, through the very corners of the building. Like Morse code, it was as if the house itself were telling her to do something. Oh. Let's see what is that? Tatsu basically said hello to you, Moid. Morse code. Get rid of her. Cut out the disease. Protect Amelia. She bit her thumb, pacing back and forth. Amelia will be upset. But Amelia doesn't need anyone else. She has me. She won't be upset for long. And she'll forget. That's right. She'll forget. Her breath ditch. I'm sorry. You can speak English, yeah. Yeah, thankfully Tatsuya says that they can also speak English, which is wonderful. It's wonderful. Her breath hitched in her throat. How is that a sentence? So I don't know about it. Okay, her breath hitched in her throat. But what do I do? What do I do? You just won't die. My lady, what am I supposed to do? At that moment, Lilika puts her ears onto Amelia's door, listening intently. How about coming away with me for a while? Away? Outside of the house? What about the sickness? Away? Outside the house? It's okay now, you'll be okay. You can just stay at home. You can stay at my home. I can show you around my school. You don't have to go through the arranged marriage if you don't want to. Lilika's hand balled into fists at her side. You would do that to me? For me? Yes, you're my dearest friend, and I actually. You think you can just take her away from me? Pow, pow, pow. Ooh. Lilika's bald fists slammed against the door. Each one set the pain shooting up her arms, all the way to her shoulder. Inside, the voices went silent. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. So let's save this one too. So then we can test out each one individually. Allow her fate. She doesn't belong to you. Let's see what is that. Ah, yes, Google Translate, my old friend. Daijobu desu. Lilika? Finally, Lilika snapped out of her daze. At some point, Amelia had left the guest's bedroom, and was standing a short distance away from her, looking worried. Instantly, she took a deep breath and composed herself, but her heart still beat as loud as a drum. The cracks that seemed... Oh, what was that? Sorry. The cracks that centered around Amelia were still spreading at an increasing rate. It's late. You should retire to your bedroom. I'm gonna look. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Thank you, Tatsuya-san. Since you want some burgers, I asked the housemaid to make some burgers for you. Yay! Yay! I would love to get some burgers. Dude, the burgers are gonna be slapped so much. It's late. You should retire to your bedroom. Yes, I shall. It's nice having someone else around, isn't it? I feel as if the manor is coming back to life. I hope we see mother and father soon. I'm sure we will. Shall I see you to your bed? Yes, please. The hallway was darkened, with only a few scones of candle lit along the way, and Lilika relished in it. On the night like this, long ago in the past, she had sealed her fate along with Amelia's, and tonight she will seal the fate of another person. Oh, great googly mooglies! The two rose up the grand staircase side by side, moonlight drifting in what? Oh yeah, I wasn't on. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. The two roses up the grand staircase side by side. The moonlight drifted in through the stained glass windows. This seems to be only a place free from those cracks. If she squinted, she could almost see it, almost hear it. That head hitting each step with a loud thunk. Those eyes never opened again to look upon the woman with scorn. With those hands never to be raised to leave marks on porcelain skin. The sound filled her with joy, and the thought of repeating that fateful night left her footstep light with excitement. Ooh, giddy. Lilika, may I ask you a question? Certainly. Have you ever heard of a woman loving another woman as a woman would love a man? Cracks, baby. Where did you learn you heard of such a thing? No, in particular. It's just a thought that came to my mind. I think you are overtired because of the excitement, Amelia. I think it's best for you to rest. Kick back and just had to do something. Okay, back. Okay, well, welcome back, Bunger. Don't worry about it. You are just in time for some of the more gruesome parts, I guess. Yes. All right. Good night, Lilika. Lilika, who was seated at the edge of Amelia's bed, stood up, steady feet. Stood up with steady feet, not steadfast. Burp. Standing by the doorway, she looked back at Amelia. As her hand rested against the door, a sudden pang went through Lilika's cold heart. She is important to you, isn't she? Of course. Her words have always been something that have brightened my day. Even if she were to leave? Well, I believe that she'll leave eventually, Lilika. There's little choice, really. All I can do is just hope that she'll visit again. I see. Good night, Amelia. Sleep well. Whatever Amelia said in reply was lost in the darkness as Lilika stepped outside the room. Jang, 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 jang. Sorry. she left the room and noticed a dark shadow lurking through the night, slowly creeping through the hall. Lilika frowned. My lady, you must forgive me. I rarely seen Amelia so happy. But she cannot stay. She must leave immediately, and I will make her. She stood. Can add glasses to the hair. I think there's like a simple glasses that are for adding, but yeah, I just have to look for it. I think this is in like the VTuber thingy. If I think there are. If I'm gonna be like there's definitely something I'm gonna put in when I have like another VTuber model, like actual like accessories that I want to use. But yeah, for now, not yet. I'm just gonna have to be emo while reading this somber tale. No, is it somber? I don't think it's so somber. It is fun though, in a sad way, tragic way. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
She stood on the grand staircase, outlined in the moon's glow.
Sophia, you can't see me, you can't hear me, and you can't, but you can't sense me, can you not? The shadow passed. Her eyes going up the staircase. There, she saw a shadow wrap strangely across the carpeted step. You will leave the place immediately, and you will never come back. Lilika? The blonde girl pushed a vase from a step and crashed to the ground below, smashing it into pieces. Sophia jumped in response, a shiver running down her spine. I won't warn you again. Leave. Slowly and unsteadily, Sophia creeped up the stairs until she face was almost close enough to touch Lilika's. Is that you, Lilika? In a small motion, Lilika dropped something from her sleeve. It clattered to the ground around Sophia's feet. She gripped at her shirt even more tightly. This is your last chance. I won't care whether you live or die. This is the only favor to Amelia. As if her nerves had finally gotten the best of her, Sophia turned on the spot and ran back down the stairs into the dark hall. Oh! Lilika followed behind her, slamming the door and knocking things down to the ground. Sophia, too scared to even turn around, ran as fast as her legs would take her until she reached the front door. Instead of being locked, closed up tightly, it sat open as if wanting her to leave. She didn't even waste a single moment more. She was gone. She's gone. Gone. I did it, Amelia. I did it. You did what? You did... This isn't what it looks like, Amelia. Please, listen to me. Did you force her to leave? No, I'm going after her. Lilika jumped in front of the door, arms spread wide. You can't. Why? It's unsafe for you to do so. You belong here, with me, together. I've had enough with this, and I'm being unsafe. Lilika, either you move aside, or our friendship, or any friendship I thought we had, is gone. Lilika wavered. Her arms, which had held out with such conviction, began to droop. I've always done what's best for you, have I not? All this time, have I not remained at your side? Please trust me. I only did what I had to do. So this is what you decided? Don't come near me ever again. Amelia turned her back on the blonde-haired woman, who dropped to her knees as she watched her leave. Amelia, good night, Lilika. Wait. What happened then? Darkness filled.
Darkness filled every inch of her brain. A voice screamed out from inside of her, mocking her.
This isn't right, my lady. This isn't right. Didn't I do the right thing? I let her go. I did her a favor. But Amelia is upset. Everything is almost cracked. Her lady offered her no answer. Is this punishment? For doing what you wished? Sophia should have died. She should have died. Should have died. Died. But now she is alive, and Amelia is angry. In that dark room, all alone, Lilika clutches onto something. Something that she kept hidden in the closet, away from prying eyes, and she held it tightly. A green dress fell apart at her touch. You can't make this all better again? Can we make her forget? Her forehead fell down and rested against another person's shoulder. They remained silent, as they have for so many long years. I'm sorry. I'll make it all better. Can we make her forget? Can we? Can we start over again? Just like before. We can start again. Lilika stood, placing the skeleton of a lady carefully back into the closet. Kept you waiting for me? Kept waiting for me, I promise. I'll make everything right again. Let's start again, Amelia. You and me. Forever. Oh wait, what? Oh, did they restart it again? Lilika walked into the room, holding a tray carefully in her hand, out in and set a teapot with 2 cups. Amelia, I brought some tea. Excellent, it smells delicious. Amelia smiled brightly, filling Lilika's with happiness in return. Lilika, may I ask you something? Of course. I found this letter by the front door. Do you know where it came from? Amelia handed out an envelope in front was blank. How strange. Perhaps it was delivered by her by accident. Lilika took it from her and opened it. At the bottom, it was signed by Yours always, Sophia. Yes, it seems from someone else. I'll mail it back, yes? Thank you, Lilika. I appreciate it. Finished with the tea, Amelia stood first and left the room. Lilika smiled. From under the table, she pulled out a sack of envelopes that seemed to match the one Amelia had just given to her. All at once, she threw them into the fireplace. Goodbye, Sophia. Oh, so this is the first one. This is like the one if she reset everything. I see. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, so I'm gonna go back a bit further than that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's go to here. Let's define all our fates from here on out. Because I want to see what happens. Sever her fate. I see. You're jealous? Why not, my dear friend? Of course our friendship will still mean just as much to me. Sorry, I think I can just probably read this. Okay, good. Amelia, I have something to say to you. You're my very best friend. Did you know that? I feel the same way towards you, Lilika. And as such, I feel the need to be truthful to you. Oh wait, sorry, what was that? Oh, that surprised me. Okay, truth with you. You appreciate the truth, don't you? Of course, I trust your judgment very much. Is there something the matter? Lie? Goddamn. Your mother contacted me. She believed that she will be able to return shortly. Oh, Lilika, this is wonderful news. Indeed, she was excited for me to pass on a message for you, but... Keep lying? Well, she wasn't pleased to hear that you had someone visit without her permission. Oh? I thought she would be delighted that I invited a friend. Your entire existence is a lie. Your entire existence is a lie. Holy crap. Damn. Of course, I plead with her that Sophia was a dear friend, but she wouldn't listen. I see. Did she say when she was going to return? No, but it seems to be soon. Then I'll send Sophia away like normal tomorrow. I couldn't expect her to fall her out into the storm, can I? Why not, Lilika? Naturally, I'm just teasing. Of course, it wouldn't be right to send her away at a time like this. I'm glad to hear that. That we come to agreement. How pleased I am to know that Mother will be returned soon. Let's go prepare tea, shall we? Did you finish baking yesterday? Okay, so yeah, continue. Oh. Okay, this one, let me just try to do, quote-unquote sever the fate. Wall have eyes. Oh! Track. So yeah, so this is probably like the spirit of the mother. That is, or at least, if not the mother, like everyone else in the manor too. But could be just be the mother. Yes, so... yeah, I think this is like the everyone from the manor trying to like quote-unquote take care of everything. Okay, this one I'm gonna sever the fate and defy fate like every way I can. Send it to those. Yeah. Right. Okay, so this is the same. Yeah. Sat down to look over G above. Oh, and this is when like we're gonna see this one, the news. My lady, the lady of the house stood beside Lilika. Where before the two had stood eye to eye, now the lady stood taller than Lilika, but at least a head. My lady, what are you doing here? The lady moved her shoes and stepped onto the table. Yeah. Response. Oh dear lordy. The hallway had eyes. Okay, so yeah, so she ran away because she don't want to see that the lady. Oh, okay, so this is still continues. This is still weird though. Like how like why is like she just just like outright just took all the letters and then like changed her name with the lady like Marianne's name, which is weird. Oh god. That is still a bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Ah yes. Wonderful. Running water. Oh, I don't think like there's any different of like if I just cancel off each other. Sever her fate again. Sever her fate. Okay, so this is gonna be like a new dialogue. Let's go. A metal razor, raise. Cut the arm, burns the wall. Okay, so this is still the same. That's weird. Even if we like sever the fate, it'll still run. It'll still do the same. Actually, I want to continue. Wait. Sever the fate. Yeah, it's still the same. That is intriguing. Oh, this is just when like she just actually kills her. Oh, that's so good. It's so scary. You can hear me now, can't you? Why not just end it? You're scared. You're so terrified. You just came to see your friend, and look what happened to you. Amelia. Yes, Amelia. Amelia, where did you go? Where are you, Amelia? I want to see you. Shut up. You don't deserve to speak her name. You don't deserve to be in her presence. Why don't you just give up? Just sink into the abyss. Isn't it inviting? Sink. Right. I should. Isn't the water so warm and inviting? That's right. Just sink down right into it. Then you'll finally be able to rest. Amelia, you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a different. Why is that like a different scene altogether? She waited no longer. Amelia, she quickly. Okay, so yeah, so she still runs out. The girl's love is worse than the boy's love. Heck yeah. Also, what do you mean Yuri? Like I want Amelie and Sophia's ending to be good. I don't want them to be sad, Moid. So sad. Okay. Before Lilika had a chance to catch her breath. Okay, I'm gonna continue on because this is still a part that, because if it's like a bit darkened like this, it means I have read it, so I can just continue a bit while I still read it. I kind of want it, so it's siren. It's okay, Amelia.
It's okay.
The guest room. My heart hurts so much. Oh man. Is it from like the medical thingy, or just like figuratively from Amelia's story? It's so long to use it. Oh god. Cracks, baby. Face it. Come on. Shall go. Good night, Sophia. Poison drips from her voice as Lilika left the guest room. And then this is gonna have like the final part. The house had a heart, and it started to beat to the same rhythm as the Lilika's. Oh yeah, let's go. They were upset, but the Amelia doesn't need to be. Oh, she asked me. And then put all. Now, come on, I want to see. So I'm guessing that if we defied her fate, right here, that means that we, yeah, destroy her fate. Destroy her fate. So this isn't just defying her fate anymore. This is destroying her fate. Actually, I want to see that. Yeah, look at that. It's different. The other one is just allow her fate or deny her fate. Oh, then I have to try the other one then. Oh.
Destroy.
Doesn't belong to you. Lilika finally snaps from a daze at some point. Amelia had left the guest room and was standing a short distance away from her, looking worried. She actually looked bad. Okay. Oh, what's this? Obviously, motherfucker. Okay, so that's the same, not language, the same thingy as it. My lord, the same dialogue. It's so hard for me to remember. Oh, that was so that was kind of surprising, Allah. Good night, Amelia. Sleep well. Wait. Oh, so this is different. Same old mistake. Oh, so this is the difference. The difference is that like she would actively trying to say nice things to Amelia, and she won't be like too distraught. Intriguing. Good night, Amelia. Sleep well. Tomorrow, everything will be better. Lilika stepped out of the door, shutting the door softly behind her.
The halls were still dark,
Only a few candles lit to her descent. It was quiet. Everything was asleep. The eyes that followed Lilika whenever she went were closed. The voices that crept up from between the floorboards was silent. Somehow, that only made Lilika's more uncomfortable. But that didn't matter. Not now. She knew where she was going and what she must do. She inches closer and closer to that door. The door that held behind is the sickness named Sophia. It was closed tightly. Lilika raised her hands almost as if to knock, but instead pushed it to open and entered. Just as the hallways was dark, so was the guest room. But the lantern had been blown out only a short while ago. No sound came from the bed. All was still. Lilika crept closer and closer and closer until she stood over the bed like a shadow. The woman underneath her kept her eyes shut tight. Her face was calm and serene. Lilika couldn't help but smiled as her hands wrapped around her fragile neck. Pale neck. Her fingers dug into Sophia's flesh, so soft that and easily bruised. She still didn't even shift. For some reason, that made Lilika even more furious. But as a young woman named Sophia laid as still as a statue, her mind wandered back to the other that had once done the same in this house. A young woman who had left Amelia in Lilika's care, who had only wanted the best for her daughter, had only wanted her to be happy. Problem is she'll leave. That's the problem, isn't it, my lady? Her cold fingers unwound from Sophia's throat. That'll leave a mark and then she'll leave and take Amelia away. But if she stays, then won't Amelia be happy? She'll be so happy. Always. Forever. Then maybe you can. Lilika withdrew from the room in a rush. Her feet carrying her faster than they could ever before. Gabby, okay, don't worry, take your time. Monarch life. Enough. To the hallway. To the halls, up the stairs into Amelia's bedrooms once again. What? The bed was warm and inviting. Lilika enveloped herself in the heat, wrapping her arms around Amelia tightly. So, Lilika? Do you want Sophia to stay here forever? What? She will stay if you don't do anything about it. She'll leave and you'll never hear from her again. That's not true, Lilika. She won't just do that. My dear Amelia, I spoke to her just a moment ago. She was already packing up her bags. At that, Amelia rubbed her eyes and sat up. That can't be true. Go check for yourself. Amelia, not wanting to even a single moment, walked towards her room, peered down. And from there, the moon was shining in through the stained glass, just right, illuminating the hallway. In the distance, a shadow could be seen looming. Lilika smiled. See? Lilika picked up a toy doll that sat on Amelia's bed, and a relic from the past. A straw-colored hair almost seemed to stand on the end. Don't you want to keep her here? Don't you want her to be like this doll? Keep her here? Right. Your own special doll who will never leave you. Don't worry, I'll make it happen just for you. I'll make sure you're happy forever. Go down the hall to my room, behind the bookcase. Wait for me. Oh god, what the hell? Oh no, this sounds even worse. Amelia's eyes glazed over as if she weren't truly there. Bam, bam. She stood for. Oh, sorry. There's gonna be an ad starting in a minute. My nose is itching so much. Yeah, in like 30 seconds. She stood from the bed. Picked up small black cases that rested on her nightstand before leaving the room. It wasn't long, sorry. Oh, my nose. It's so itchy. Ah, sorry. My nose is itchy as heck. I was gifted. Alright. Hey, is the thing not started? Alright, cool. So, it wasn't long after that Lilika followed in her footstep just in time to see Sophia ascending the staircase. Wait, what? Wait, this was the first thingy. Ah! This is the first one. She walked straight past Lilika, who was smiling happily, and approached Amelia's door. She knocked. As she knocked, the door fell open with a groan. Amelia, are you there? Amelia's waiting for you. There was from somewhere hidden in the dark, a fragile melody filled the air. Almost instantly, Sophia turned towards the sound and began to follow. Lilika sped up enough to walk beside her. Isn't this great? You like Amelia, don't you? Don't you want to make her happy? She'd be ecstatic for you to see forever. So why don't you help her to be happy forever? She offered no answer. They entered the room together. Oh. In the center of the room, surrounded by candles, Amelia sat, her skirt fanning out around her. Spread out over the floor were piles of letters. Upon closer inspection, each filled with words that had been crossed out, signed with "Yours, Marianne." Amelia, are you awake? Her eyes were shut, yet her hands moved enough to play a sorrowful tune. Please listen to me, Amelia. Lilika, she isn't. I'm what now? You're going to leave her, aren't you? Shut the door. Lilika shut the door, dragging the heavy lock across. In response, Sophia rushed backwards and tried to handle, but to no avail. Lilika's eyes finally opened. Amelia's eyes finally opened. In place of her usual golden eyes were a glare of deep red. Amelia, snap out of it. Please, snap out of it. You want to take her? Amelia, please. Once at a time, Lilika blew out the candles on the floor. Welcome back. The room was plugged into a darkness. Amelia fell forward, her body exhausted. It's nice to meet you, Sophia. I'm sure we're going to be having fun time together, living together, since you'll be staying with us after all, right? Oh, is that the final scene? Oh, okay, so this is it. This is like This is like I won't say the not so best ending, the second best ending. I mean, Lilika, can you pass me the sugar? Of course, Amelia. With a smile, Lilika pushed the sugar across the table towards Amelia. She picked up a teaspoon and dropped a single cube of sugar into her tea. Would you like one, Lilika? No, thank you. Just being around you makes my tea sweet enough. And you, Sophia? You're awfully quiet today. I'll just give you one. Next to Amelia sat Sophia, perfect, pristine, to Amelia's eyes at least. But Lilika saw the truth. Her flesh converge and pulsate as her eyes bulged from what once her head. The shape of Sophia was gone, and in place was a mound of a person who used to be. Lilika smiled. You know she likes sugar in the tea. There's no need to ask. You're right. I'm so happy. Sophia, Lilika were both so important to me. Thank you so much for being by my side. Anytime. Isn't that right, Sophia? From now on, it's just the three of us. Oh, so that's the third one. So the second one, I mean, I guess the second one will be this one, where we defy the fate. That's destroying the fate. Oh, there's one more route. One more route, and then we shall end it all. Actually, wait, before that. Province. Load. Yeah. If we sever the fate here, and then we're gonna go back to the other ending. So you have to defy her fate. She doesn't belong to you. Lilika. Okay, so let's see what is this is the second, which I'm guessing this should be like the best one. I don't know, man. Like all of the roads are kind of bad. Oh. Good night. Good night, Amelia. Tomorrow, everything will be better. So sleep well. Lilika steeled her resolve and stepped out of the bedroom. Okay, so this is definitely a different one. She first went back to the guest room and put her ears to the door. No sound could be heard from behind. Then she noticed something. Someone else walking down the hallway unsteadily. Lilika followed closely behind. Though the darkness, the other person was only a shadow, their features obscured and hidden. Oh. Seems okay. Both seems okay. The sounds of light steps on the old wooden floor mixed with the rain that was still raging outside of those walls. The kitchen was by the stairwell? That's right, by the stairwell. But you're not going to the kitchen, are you? The hand-pointed portraits were lined up in a row on each side of the hall. It seems as if their eyes follow Lilika's every move. Sophia stared at the grand staircase. She seems as if she was entranced with every step. They're waiting for you. Those two people, they're calling for you. Go on, go to them. Sophia, unsteady hands reached for the banister. Her ascent was slow and careful, her eyes fixed on the door. Are you okay with you stuff? But I can't imagine myself reading or watching it. I mean, that doesn't mean you're listening to one reading about like a quote unquote horror game, like a psychological UV game. Because we basically know that Lilika and Marianne are very much like, you know, they're in love with each other. Same with like Amelia and also Sophia. Anyways, you're gonna go back because look at the time. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Bye bye, Bunger. I'm also like I'm gonna be finishing the like after this. I think it's gonna be like the finishing my stream too. So don't worry about it. You're reading a book while you are playing. Oh, lol. Oh well, then I guess, I mean, you technically still listening. So I say that's still worth something. That special door, that room where the maid had met her end, and her most hated person rested beside her. That room where she had made a promise to the person she loved. Lilika needed only to reach into the kitchen to procure the item that was waiting for her. Had she waited for all this time since Sophia had arrived, a knife with dark age stain over the blade and the hilt, long had it sat there, festering, waiting, desperate for more blood. A hunter, like a hunter stalking his prey, Lilika followed Sophia behind Sophia, the knife grabbed tightly in her hand. She died. Okay. Two stood side by side, staring at the door of the master's bedroom. Actually, wait, did I miss something? No. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. Do you want to yap after the stream? Because like it's been a while since you. Yeah. No, yeah. You can go into Discord afterwards. Again, there's definitely some time to yap. Yappity yap. I don't think there's anything tonight. Oh dear Lord, sorry. I am a bit tired, but that's not even just normal tired. The two stood side by side, staring at the door to the master's bedroom. It was shut tight, as it had been for countless years. Sophia trembled. With a smile, Lilika reached over to give her arm a squeeze. Go on. You want to know the truth, don't you? You can hear their voices. I'll allow you this much. With a careful motion, Sophia pushed the door open. Not all at once, countless memories come flooding back, of love, of hope, of the future, and of death. Sophia disappeared into the dark room, the only light being a candle she carried in her hand. A family of mice ran out from the room, down the stairs. The taste of freedom was oh so sweet for them. More quiet than the mice might have escaped, Lilika followed Sophia into the room. Wax dripping from the burning candle onto the wooden floor. She trembled as she reached the shaky hand to the bed. At the same time, Lilika swung the door closed behind them and plunged the room into darkness. But the darkness didn't matter to Lilika. Not to her. She knew this room like the back of her hand. Lilika? Amelia? Is that you? Amelia isn't with you. Isn't here to save you. Sophia's eyes searched for the room to no avail. I'm sorry that I came here after you asked me not to. I'll just go now, okay? The pale-haired woman fell back into the bed. Before she had a moment to react, the yellow bones of the lord of the manor and the maid rattled underneath her. Flesh long deteriorated. Lilika smiled. How long has it been since I saw myself truly? What? Man, poor Sophia. What's this? I saw myself, yeah. It looks like we're finally meeting Sophia. With a leg on each side of her, Lilika held Sophia down to the bed, still smiling. She tried to squirm, to escape, to run free, her eyes filled with terror. Cute scream. Yeah, I'm not gonna scream. Literally. You won't take her away from me. Sophia's scream became muffled cries before finally extinguishing fully. Wait, what? Finally. My lady. You see that? Are you watching? I save her. I save Amelia. Only when Lilika tried to stand did she notice that an aged bone poking from her stomach. Dark liquid dripped from around it. With a slight frown, Lilika pulled it free. Ugh. It's okay. It'll be okay. Lilika closed her eyes. I'm just a little tired. I'll just sleep for a bit. Her eyes grew heavy. So heavy. So heavy that the only option is to sleep at this very moment. How could you do that? Lilika, why? Why? Why would you hurt Amelia like that? Why did you kill Amelia? Huh? Her eyes opened with a start. Her heart racing faster than he had ever raced before. The room seems to spin and her head throbbing. Then she saw it. Lying on the bed between the two skeletons, a body of a young woman. A young woman with long brown hair. Her dress was stained red. Amelia? No, that's not it. Who is this? Who? Sophia? Amelia, wake up. Wake. She blinked, and a young woman below her disappeared. In her place, Sophia appeared. The room was still dark. Not even a drop of sunlight peeked through the covered windows. Oh, what a cool trick of the eyes. She stepped out from the master bedroom, just as Amelia did the same on the right. Good morning, Lilika. Just on my way to see if Sophia had awakened. Amelia? Sophia disappeared during the night. I believe she went to the same place as your parents went. Oh! Okay, so that's the second ending. So that's the first ending to Amelia's story. Goddamn. That cannot be right. Don't run, Amelia. Amelia dashed down the hall and knocked quickly on the door to the guests, which fell open with no resistance. Inside, bedding was disheveled. Her luggage was spew about. No, this can't be. This is not true. She won't leave without saying goodbye. Dearie me, I'm sorry. I told you that it was a bad idea for anyone to visit, didn't I? Oh, Lilika, this isn't fair. I thought she said that she would. There, come here. Lilika wrapped her thin arms around the young woman, gently patting her on the neck. See? You shouldn't depend on anyone else. I'm here. I won't ever leave you. Amelia clutches at her back. Tears already filling her from her eyes. We'll be together forever. Amelia froze in Lilika's arm before pulling back completely. What's happened to your face? My face? Lilika's hand went for her face instantly. Is something wrong? Amelia expressed. Oh, this is a bit different. I thought this was gonna be like Amelia's ending. Let's go. What's happening? What's gonna happen? Amelia's expression had darkened. Her mouth shut firmly in a line. My face? Pulling a small mirror from her pocket, Lilika finally saw it. A black void of nothingness where her face should have been. She turned and ran down the hall, up the stairs before Lilika could even call after her. The voice seemed to seep out from her very skin, oozing, leaking from the wound at her stomach. That disease-ridden hag. Amelia, wait, it's okay, everything will be... Lilika's hands reached out towards Amelia, fell to her side. At the top of the staircase, in this manner, in the middle of the field, far out in the countryside, Amelia stood in the open doorway, a door that had been open to her for many years that she could truly imagine. And inside, she witnessed a sight she never could have. Her eyes hollow, her body petrified. Sophia. Amelia, this isn't. Stay away from me. Long brown hair. Her long brown hair is cascade from her as Amelia rushed into her room, slamming the door behind her. Lilika rushed up the staircase, banging her fists against the locked door. Amelia, this is a misunderstanding. She was trying to hurt you. I've saved you. She fell to her knees, her fists still pounding at the wooden door. A muffled sob came from within, then silent. The voice around Lilika, following from her wound, wrapping itself around her body. She curled into a ball. The sound of a chair hitting the ground inside the bedroom was the last sound Lilika heard before her eyes closed as she became one with the void. Oh, this is the one where everyone dies. God damn it! That's not no. Oh man. Could we at least get like a happy ending? Is that really okay? We're gonna have something extra. Let's go. What about the future? What about the future? Should you try again? Yes. Actually, I'm gonna save. The room was dark. Amelia had long gone to bed. Wait, what's this? All the bad things happen to good people. Yeah, true. Poor Amelia though. Amelia was like the one that basically like had to like suffer the most. Amelia had long gone to bed, leaving Sophia alone in the room. She ducked her head under the covers and pulled out her phone, still dead. Sophia clutched it to her chest. What do I do? What exactly is going on here? Sophia's body stiffened up. Her back was at the door, but her mind screamed not to turn around. Footsteps crept closer and closer until... Stay away from me! Ah! Sophie threw her bedding at the approaching person and jumped to her feet, ready to run. But the person who she saw collapse to the ground was not the person she was expecting. Oh my gosh! Amelia, I'm so sorry. Sophia kneeled down, quickly helping the brown-haired girl to her feet. It's quite right. I didn't mean to scare you. I apologize. No, it's my fault. I'm too jumpy. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here too. Sophia's arm draped over Amelia's shoulder, and she pulled her tight. Amelia froze for just a moment before she melted into the embrace. I'm here. But is everything all right? No, I don't think everything is all right. What could be the matter? Amelia, my phone died as soon as my cab approached your house. Do you see? She pulled out her phone, showing her the black screen. What exactly is that? My mobile. Amelia picked it up curiously, turning it in her hand. I've never seen a phone. What is it used for? For texting, making calls, playing games, those kind of things? Amazing. Amelia, sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Oh, Amelia, what year is it? What year? Well, why do you ask? Please. 1665, of course. Sylvester took a step back from Amelia. What is it? Amelia, this makes no sense. Lilika, this house, you. Amelia, it's 2021. What? Sophia, that's preposterous. Oh my god. She fell back into the bed. Her legs were not able to hold her up any longer. Oh my god. Amelia, you're not joking. You really are. Are you feeling unwell? I mean, to get some rest after all. Amelia, please listen to me. Out there, the world has changed. We have phones, cars, computers. You don't need a husband. You don't need permission to buy a house. You can just go to school, get a job, do whatever you want. I know probably sound crazy to you right now, but please, I'm telling you the truth. You're telling me that there's nearly 400 years have passed since I've been stuck here? How could it have been be possible? I don't know. Amelia, how long have you been writing each other? Well, I don't know. It's been 5 years. I need to find Lilika. She'll know what's going on. No, wait. You can't ask Lilika. Why not? I can't see Lilika, Amelia. I haven't seen her once. She's been here from the start. I've only seen you in this house, Amelia. Something's going on with this house that has kept you stuck here, and I think she's the one that has done it to you. That can't be true. Then why don't we find out together? How? The master's bedroom. Lilika was the only one said that you couldn't enter, wasn't she? Please. So I reached out her hand carefully. Amelia stared at it, unsure before deciding to take it. I don't understand what's going on, but I trust you. Let's go. Let's go! The hallway is still dark. No sign of Lilika anywhere. If she appears, tell me, okay? Okay. Hand in hand, the two walked quickly through the hall, up the staircase. There, they stood in front of the master's bedroom side by side. Their hand was sweaty. No matter what is in there, you'll be by my side, okay? Amelia offered no words, just squeezing Sophia's hand gently. And at that, Sophia pushed the door open. Just like the rest of the house, the room was dark and quiet. Only the moon shining from the dirty windows guided the two in. The smell musty, as if it were in a tomb uncovered, not a bedroom. They crept close to the bed. It was surrounded completely by a canopy, keeping whatever inside hidden. The shaky hand Sophia reached towards the light velvet. At once, the truth came to view. Amelia gasped and almost fell to her knees. Sophia kept her hand steady. I'm sorry, Amelia, but they left. They left only a few weeks ago. It looks like they've been gone for a very long time. Amelia, I know this is hard to believe. I just had to believe. I just find it as hard to believe as you do. Please, we have to leave this house now before Lilika finds us. She knew? I think that you've been bound to this house by her. We need to find a way to leave. Okay. Wait, are they gonna leave? The two got halfway down the stairs when Amelia grounded halt. Sophia turned to look at her. Her eyes widened in surprise, only to see Amelia's expression with one of immense fear. Lilika, why are you doing out of bed? Lilika, You went in there? She nodded upstairs. You lied to me. Only to keep you happy. Happiness with lies, just as the foundation isn't true happiness. And why not? We've been perfectly happy here for longer than you have ever existed. And you came along and I'm sorry, Amelia. I'm so sorry. Lilika burst into tears, weeping at her eyes with her sleeves in a desperate attempt to stop them from overflowing. Lilika, wait, Amelia, don't! Amelia took a step forward, Lilika, as if to comfort her. Please don't leave, Amelia. Can't we stay here together? Amelia, she's lying to you. She wants to keep you trapped here, please. But please, Amelia. Sophia pulled on Amelia's arm, forcing her to turn to her face. Amelia's eyes were filled with confusion. I know you two have been together for a long time. I know I can compete with that, but I want to give you the life you deserve. You deserve to be free to live, to express everything you've missed out on. Not to be stuck in time here forever. And the truth is, let's go! Yuri! Let's go! Sophia, you base yourself. Okay, I gotta save this one. Shave.
Whatever words were coming next were lost before they were even spoken as Sophia leaned
forward and place a gentle kiss against Amelia's heart. I just see well for you, lol. I mean, I was expecting it, but honestly, the build-up is actually quite nice, and I kind of like the payoff of it. So I'm happy. I'm quite happy. The cries from below extinguished in an instant as Lilika watched on in horror. But just for a moment, the rest of the world melted away, and all the existence were just the two of them, Sophia and Amelia. Amelia closed her eyes. The sensation was new and foreign, yet not unwanted. Butterflies were let loose in both of their stomachs. Were they connected? Heat spread through their bodies. And then Sophia pulled away. The truth is, Amelia, I've liked you for the longest time. And even if you don't like me back, I want to help you. I want to help you. I want to help you live again. Amelia, don't listen to her. Oh, okay. A decisive smile came to Sophia's lips. She had no time to dwell on the sudden kiss, nor her confession that would usually make her feel so nervous that she'll be sick. All she had time was to escape. Her eyes went down to the hall, where an enraged Lilika stood in their path. The window was bolted down, unable to open. There was nowhere to escape her. That is except... Do you trust me? I do. Sophia didn't need any more confirmation. With Amelia in hand, she turned and ran and jumped. I knew it. There was something going to do with the what's it called? With the stained glass. I'm pretty and the stained glass has been mentioned multiple times, and now it's finally put into effect. Oh, I love it. I love what's it called? They call the Chekhov's gun. Frick yeah. The shattered glass as the two girls hit it hard. They fell, surrounded by the shards, until they hit the ground below. The moon shone from above, shielded by the storm that never seems to end. Amelia, are you okay? Yes. Yes, I think so. Sophia rushed to Amelia's side quickly, helping her to get up. Side by side, they looked at what remains of the stained glass window. Lilika stood completely still. I can see her. I'm sorry, Lilika, but... Lilika just shook her head. She grasped at her throat with her hand, and her lips moved, but no sound comes out. Giving up, she looked back at Amelia. Holding eye contact, her expression wasn't angry anymore. It was just sad. She lifted her hand and waved a slow and small motion before she crumbled to dust to the wind. Oh! Gasp! It stopped! Lilika. It seems that it wasn't you who bound to this house by her, but the other way around. What am I meant to do now? Amelia, you're free. You can do whatever you wish. Sophia, exhausted, once again wrapped her hands around Amelia, who returned the gesture almost immediately. There they embraced until the now free moon. Oh, let's go! This manor in the middle of the field. Far out in the countryside, a curse was broken. A young woman freed. And her future health wasn't certain. After all, the future never is. But she made her decision at the fateful night. To trust in the future, to trust in herself. No matter what. Yay! Well, honestly, that is by far like the best ending. Let's go. And I thought it was gonna be like a downer ending for everything. God damn it. So they basically put a curse on Sophia so that the manor will basically keep intact, and the whole entire storm won't be lifted as long as she is there. That's kind of messed up, man. And you. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of want like more story of it. Amelia, I'm back from my class. Sophia, quick, come here. Oh, this is my impression. I think you are the only one who loves this game. Probably. Honestly, I don't mind. I just want to save this one. There you go. Hey, also, I'm not the only one that loves this game. There's like a minor amount of people who love this game, and plus that, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who likes Arrow game would like this game. Oh no, sorry, like visual novels would like this kind of game. I mean, I'm for one that I'm a kind of person that loves visual novels. So, can you blame me? In your community. Hell yeah. In my community, yes, I'm the only one who would love that. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like a visual novel is a niche within a niche within a niche. Sophia, quickly, come here. Is something the matter? No, look. Amelia held the screen up to Sophia, who just laughed in response. You got 5-star character in a game you like? Isn't it amazing? All I had to do was insert the numbers on the card that you gave me. Which is truly astounding. I will talk about that later. Oh, what was this? I'm not sure. It was a slip under the door while you were out. A plain white envelope sat on the coffee table, nothing on it, identified who sent it or who was addressed to. A little concerned, Sophia opened it and pulled the letter. To who the words may as well have been different language, as she could not read them. Her eyes went straight to the name at the bottom of the page. Yours, Lilika. Wait, Lilika still exists? Intriguing. Yours, Lilika. Oh, that's why. Yours, Amelia, yours, Sophia, and yours, Lilika. Part 2, and I do not know. I mean, if we do, I would definitely like to play it again. This game came in like what, 4 years ago. I'm honestly, I want to give like a 5-star review of this game because I love this game. It's simple enough that doesn't really like have anything profound that I need to like master from, but it's lovely enough that I would very much enjoy playing it. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's Bokuda. Yeah, let's open the game for now. At the very least. But regardless, why is this open? Why is this not always open? You know me, I play ZZZ roughly almost every day. But yeah, with that, I'm going to call it a day. We finish Amelia fully, and I kind of like that. Like everyone kind of had their own ending in the sense. Don't forget the app. Yeah. Now see you in Discord. I want to say thank you everyone for coming. Hope everyone have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night. I've been Yusuke, and that's all for today. Bye bye. I'm gonna start preparing for sleep because goddamn I'm quite tired.